and this is for the sign of Taurus for February 12th, 2024. Hello, my fabulous bulls. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I can't believe Aries video like blew up like crazy. I can't believe that. The live was fabulous on there. Let me see. I don't know how many more people I got on there, but damn. So far, 149 views on there for a live. So that's the first time that's ever happened to me, and I got 4 more subscribers. Yay. So show your love and support, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So lots going on in the stars at this time. Important energies, strong energies hitting your 10th house, opposing Volcanus in your 4th house, and my cat Zandy making an appearance because he wants to talk to his mama. He said, "Mama, it's bedtimes." He's like, "You know what time it is. Fluff up, Mom. Fluff up. Fluff up for me." I know, my baby boy. Anyways, so this is going to be on February 13th at 1:05 a.m. moving into your 10th house, where it's a detriment, and you're going to feel it too. And be careful, those of you who have Uranus, Neptune, or Saturn in Aquarius, because you're really going to feel this energy. So at 1:05 a.m. Mars enters Aquarius, where it's going to be in your 10th house, opposing Vulcan, and the Sun, well, not the Sun, the Earth in Leo in your 4th house. So you have that opposition. So there could be a lot of power struggles going on for you this week with other people in your life with this energy, with the men in your life as well with this energy, or those who are older than you, dominating males in your life, or dominating women. Then on the 16th, Venus enters Aquarius as well at 11:05 a.m., which I talk about on the monthly horoscopes, so check that out. So on Monday, for some of you, you may not be getting along with landlord. There could be eviction notices coming up. I'm not going to lie, because this is like the 4th house opposing the 10th house at this time. Hey, Al! So, and you could be dealing with property matters, property managers, and not getting along with them. Other, like, people in your life that you live with. You could be living with your parents and not getting along with your parents, and your parents could end up showing you tough love. So I would be careful with that, because you may not be on speaking terms with them during this time period. There is a relocation or a move happening at this time. Unfortunately, it's not, I don't feel like it's going to be because you wanted to move. I think that you're going to be moved, okay, so for some of you. So pick and choose your battles. Some of you, this may not apply to you because it's a general, so remember that. If you would like a yearly or 6-month report, check it out in the link in the description box below. This could be you not being able to pay your mortgage, God forbid. This could be you not getting along with father at this time, and your parents at this time, so they could be moving you out, or you could be, or they could be really manipulative with you and blackmailing you at this time. This could be over like co-signing. They may decide not to co-sign with you when it comes to mortgage or your car note. This could be dealing with betrayals or trust issues at this time. Your outlook on life is more serious, and you may tend to get depressed now with this energy. So really be nice to yourself. Talk to somebody at this time. You know, people are there for you to talk to. You're not alone. You can feel apathetic. There could be a lack of enthusiasm, or you might simply be more practical and more realist. But also this is a heavy energy time for you, because we also have a lot of earth here during this time period as well, and they're forming an earth trine, so you have to touch it, feel it in order to believe it. For some of you, not the best time to go banking on other people's promises, because we have a stellium in Aquarius, and Aquarius loves to talk about future. The problem is Aquarius don't make future happen, okay? And then they're like squirrel, and then they're off to the next thing. So you got to make sure whoever's talking future with you, trying to network with you or whatever, you got to tell them, okay, can I get that in writing? Can you like do something? You know, how am I supposed to know? And if they can't get it in writing and stuff, just be like, when I see it, I will believe it. Because sometimes when you make people put their money where their mouth is, then they will do it. Okay, sometimes, not all the time. And since we're dealing with a stellium in Aquarius, just be careful with that thought of future coming up, because it may not pan out, because these people just like to promise things and break their promises. So this could also be for some of you looking for a 3rd or 2nd job at this time, because you're more about your financial security with this energy here as well. For some of you here, I feel This is, you have to plan, and you really have to plan and strategize, especially when you're dealing with other people now, because other people are just like talking out of their asses. Okay, so you got to get a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C, D, E, F, G, in case things that you are banking on at this time don't come through for you. Okay, you may be given new opportunities in your career for advancement. A great time for those of you in media or writers or journalists. Your communication skills will need to be in tip-top form at this time. This could also be a complete change in career into an unrelated field, or the field that you are in is going to go into a new direction, because Pluto's in Aquarius right now, the age of Aquarius. So this is the age of technology. So you could find, if you own your own business, that could be going into a completely unrelated field that you didn't know was part of your business kind of situation. You're an individual, a rebel, and you have a difficult time curbing your willful ways and accepting other people's rights. You need to develop compassion and find creative outlets for your unique talents. You may be in the mood for games and social get-togethers at this time as well. Self-expression is very important to you, but at the same time, cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off. On the 13th, at 1:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mars enters Aquarius. Instability in career can happen, okay? Instability where you live can happen, because we're dealing the 10th house with the dominating males in your life. Landlords, mortgage could be coming up for some of you. For some of you, this could be dealing with father energy. There may be opportunities for advancement, but at the same time, you need to keep it quiet, or you may have to like keep a lot of things that you do now quiet, or else this could be the flip side to that. What can happen really quick? A fall in status, people changing their mind because you behave one way, or people coming up because they're jealous of you and your growth at this time. This could be ruining your reputation at this time, because you're not throwing caution to the wind, and you're fed up with certain restrictions going on. So at this time, not the best time to start acting like the rooster at work and being like, I'm in charge and I'm large and in charge, because you're gonna find that the flip side of that, somebody gonna come and they're gonna be like, oh hell no bitch, and you're gonna be like, la 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 la, and next thing you know, boom, you got demoted. So really this week, pick and choose your battles with this energy, especially with those in authority with this energy. For some of you, this could be difficulties in advancing in career. So again, pick and choose your battles with others. Try to humble it down. Try to be adaptable and go with the flow. I know a lot of you don't like to do that. Okay, and you tend to go off and do your own thing. So this might like piss you off. Oh my God, it went up to 154. I love you guys. So I'm so excited about that. Oh my God, that's so cool. So anyways, this could be a great time for, not a great time, with this energy. So you may decide to switch careers at this time. Hi, Henry. You could also retire. Those of you who are 50 and older may feel the need to retire, or for some of you, this could be, your business doing well, and you may decide to rely on your home business, your hobby. Be aware of scandals that can topple you. So we can see like a lot of Taurus in the media at this time being involved in some nasty scandals. So a lot of like weird things can come up. So if you're a social media influencer, what's this stream about? This is a horoscope stream. This is about, I'm an astrologer. I'm Marie Moore, and I do weekly and daily and monthly horoscopes. I also do readings and taroscopes. This is about the Pluto in Aquarius, which is a big thing in the astrology world, and Mars and Venus are going into Aquarius this week, and the big thing about it is that they're all going to be conjunct with Pluto, and this is for the sign of Taurus. So if you want to check out Astro Theme in the linked in the description box below, Henry, and type in your date of birth and time and place, and where it says first house on your left side, and where it says rising, you could check out your rising in your first house and your sun. Okay, and check out your. This is a difficult time to take difficult in advancing in career. You may decide to change careers. Be aware of scandals that can topple your positions. Others seem to remove you from a leadership position. Your supports may be shaky now, and your personal life could be in disarray at this time. So emotionally, this may not be the easiest energy time for you. Your foundation in your life may be crumbling around you, and you may have to lay new foundations, which y'all are not going to like because you don't like change. Okay, so you could be really feeling some kind of damn way this week in regards to the changes that you have to make or starting over in certain areas of your life. So again, pick and choose your battles with other people at this time. Just keep your nose to the grindstone. Silence is your best weapon. Okay, Mars is sesquadrating Juno. Hey Dave, in retrograde. Oh my gosh, Dave, I have like over 154 like viewers on Aries. Isn't that cool? On a live too. And I got 15 on here. This is like so cool. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I did. And my subscribership is going on. I don't know what I did. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Thank you, everybody. I just so tickled. I'm so tickled by the love. So anyways, for some of you, new love can suffer because they may not be on your checklist because Juno is in retrograde. So when Juno's in retrograde in Virgo, it's kind of like you got to feel it, you know, and it's like you're not feeling this person at this time. You could also be just like dating them and it's like there's something off about them and you're like, nah, not for me, not for me. This could also be power struggles with baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, and you could be wanting them to raise your kid in a specific way because thank you, Al, because some of you have a specific way that you want your children to be raised and they may not follow that specific rule with you, so you could be dealing with power struggles with that. This could also be work related and you're not so quick to be invested in other people's drama. It could be a situation where you get caught up in somebody's mess and and now you're going to get yourself in a lot of trouble at work with this energy. Well, thank you, Sakanta Kumar. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Oh, thank you, Dave. I'm so excited about that. That just tickled me. That just, you know, I all week I had a crappy day. Oh, look at that. And it went up to 20. Oh, my Lanta. You guys, thank you for the love. You know, and it's just been such a crappy week because, you know, new moon energy, stellium in Aquarius. But, you know, and it's like to see that, I mean, wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. Thank you, everybody. So anyways, so now this is now this person's in another mess again, and now you're just staying completely out of their drama, alrighty, because they got you in trouble before because of their mess. For others of you, this is not the best time to play Fix It Felix, you know, from Wreck-It Ralph, Fix It Felix, because you guys tend to play Fix It Felix, and it's like, I can fix it, and it's like, now you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not gonna fix it. No, this is good, okay, with other people, because you're going to find that you're not going to they're not going to take your advice, which is going to piss you off. And for others of you, you're just watching the situation because it's not your circus, not your monkey, not your problem. Okay, so that's what's happening there. Then we have, let me see, you may be bothered by something but not know what it is. Since you're likely to be in a bad mood this week, it's best to take time off and to be alone. You can be feeling restless because change is happening. Oh, I love it. I love you guys. Thank you, Elle. Thanks, Dave. So this could be a time where you could be going through it emotionally. For some of you, you're taking care of someone else's financial problems at this time, or you're worried about your children, or mother at this time, or mother side of the family, and you could be worried about this person or financially supporting them. And not everyone is going to be agreeing with your way of thinking or doing things at this time. And you know, again, fix it, Felix, you know, and you want to fix it. And the problem is with that attitude and that mentality of I can fix your problem, not everybody wants their problem fixed, you know, and sometimes they just want you to pay it off for them, and that could be a situation there too, and that's going to cause a lot of problems with your family because they just want your money to pay for it and fix it for real, you know, and you're like, hell no, you know. Some people have to go through certain experiences and fall on their face to learn their lessons. And that's the way it is. All right. For some of you, you need to work on your emotional self at this time. You could be your own worst enemy when it comes to your good and your security that you have at this time. Certain areas of your life, like your professional life or even your personal life, could be challenged at this time with your inner restlessness for change, or this could be changes that are out of your control and you just don't know how to react or how to deal with situations that are out of your control. For some of you, you could be fairly reckless, or unexpected events could be taking place at this time, which is going to show you how you could be fairly reckless at this time. Okay, It's going to show you truly how valuable your life is, who's really there for you at this time, who your friends are with this energy. This is an energy I feel there could be some unexpected expenditures coming up because you're helping out others and they're costing you money. All right. So be careful with the impulse spending or spending your money at this time, because I feel like things that you buy at this time, I feel like you're not going to be happy. You're going to have buyer's remorse, or you're going to be very reactive at this time, because it could be a situation here where you buy something that's like non-refundable. Okay, so be careful with that. Then on the 15th, it's a good time for public speaking, making announcements. Mars is forming a stellium in Aquarius in your 10th house. Mars in forming a stellium in Aquarius in the 10th house is bad here because it becomes a detriment here, and also you attract like dominating people and stuff. Oh my god. Thank you. All right, so anyways, on the 15th, this could be like making announcements, launching ad campaigns. This is a great time for those of you in media and social media to generate publicity at this time. You could be super critical of other people. Not the best time to voice your opinion, so cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off, because you just honest, okay? You very opinionated at this time, like too opinionated. All right, so just be careful with this energy here. You want to play Fix It Felix this week. But this person, again, emphasis on not ready to make changes in their life. You know, you could lead a horse to water, but you cannot make that damn bitch drink. At this point, you got the horse's nose in the damn sand, and you're like, drink, bitch, drink. And it's just like, you know, so just let it drown. It'll learn its lesson next life. It's fine. So this could also, and maybe you want this person to fight back, and they don't want to fight back, and they don't want to fight with you. You want some kind, you know, this person could be dealing, you could be dealing with a Pisces. You know, Pisces, sometimes they're not as assertive as you, and they're not as take charge. A mutable sign, not a Gemini, like a Pisces or a Virgo you could be dealing with. And this person is not as take charge as you would like them to be. All right, then on the 16th, Venus moves into the sign of Aquarius. For some of you, whatever project you were working on during Mercury in retrograde in January and also during Christmas, you may let that go for now, because either it's not worth doing, you're not seeing the numbers that you want to see on the social media, it's costing you too much money, or you have no time for it now because now you're becoming busy with your routine business picking up, career picking up. So now you have to let that go for now. You will come back to it around this time next year, January and December. You'll come back, well, this year, December, and then January 2025, you'll come back around to this project again. So this is something that you're going to work on. It's a seasonal thing that you're going to work on when you have downtime. So now you don't have downtime here with this energy, okay? For others of you, your taste and things, your desires, your wants and needs are changing during this time period as well, okay? Because you want a new routine, you could be becoming more bored with your old routine. Certain things that you used to care for, now you don't care for. Once upon a time has left at this time, and now you're like, okay, I want a new adventure. I want a new what's that thing called? You know when the kids are playing the video games, you can tell I play video games. I don't know what it's called, but you want a new adventure. You want a new quest. You want a new quest at this time. Oh my god. So this is a time period here where you could also be quitting bad habits. Maybe you're over getting lit at this time with this energy, because you know it could be affecting your emotional self. Like if you drink a lot and stuff like that, it could be like really giving you like a lot of anxiety, unable to sleep and stuff, and you're like, I'm over it. Because you know when you get a stellium in your 10th house, it's like the mask you wear for the people at work, for the people outside the home, and the first house is the mask that you wear for the people in your inner circle, okay? So this is a time here where you take on the characteristics of Aquarius, and this is a beautiful time where you want to fix it Felix, but you want to fix yourself at this time. So this is what you're doing at this time. Venus moves into your 10th house in the sign of Aquarius, where it's conjunct with Mars. Now this helps a little bit, because even though Mars is a detriment with the stellium, Venus here loves Mars. So Venus here is going to help you with the Mars energy at this time. time, okay? This could be a popular energy time for you. Not really the best time to mingle if you're single. Your superiors are likely to have an increased interest in you. Your popularity increases. This is a busy energy time for you. You could be getting a job at this time with this energy here as well. Connections prove to be very important, so this is a great time for networking with this energy, and you're going to find that other people are going to help you find a job at this time. With this energy, so you definitely benefit through others. The first card I come up with is the Nine of Swords. This is depression. So like I said, it's not going to be the easiest energy time for some of you. Check out Astro Theme in the link in the description box below, because this could be dealing with like anxieties and things out of your control. Or sometimes what happens is that bulls put too much on their plate because you want to be fix-it-Felix for everybody, and you may have put too much on your plate, and you may have been unreasonable with your time and how you micromanage your time, and so you may have to take some things off your plate at this time. The Three of Wands, this is a time of moving forward and a time of looking back. This could be you trying to keep everything. This is change happening, and you could be very reluctant to change. You could also be like feeling kind of sad about the changes that are coming up. So this could be like really a bittersweet time for bulls, because certain things no longer apply in your life, okay? The Two of Wands, recognition and success is coming up for you during this time period. So this is a bittersweet energy that's happening. It's like you have to count your blessings at this time and look at all the beautiful things that you have in your life, because you could be surprised how much you have going on for you. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is changing. The focus could be more towards family during this time period as well, and your opinion or your outlook on life is going to be changing for the better. The Page of Wands, the focus can be on your children this week for some of you here. This could be also, be careful with dealing with liars at this time, or somebody talking you out of your money during this time period as well. I feel like somebody could be lying to you and not telling you the whole truth with this energy, so just be aware of that. The Six of Swords talks of traveling. For some of you, stay the hell out of your damn head. This is not the place to be. For some of you, you could be driving all week with this energy and running errands during this time period. For others of you, I feel like, you know, you could have problems with your children at this time, or one child at this time, and they could be causing you stress and anxiety. If you're a teacher, God forbid, you know, this could be a student doing that to you and causing you stress at this time. The Four of Coins, I feel for some of you here, you're more about your stability, you're more about your peace and your sanity at this time with this energy. So you could be working on not allowing other people to bother you. The Ace of Coins, creating your own reality at this time. For some of you, this could be getting a job this week with this energy as well, okay? The Hierophant card deals with groups and organizations here with this energy. This could be joining a group or organization. This could be your business picking up at this time as well. The Seven of Coins, thinking about joining a group or organization. For some of you, you may have to travel for this group and organization here as well. So there could be some traveling to become a teacher here with this energy. The Temperance card, you're more about your sanity. I feel like you're open to new things, but not really. You're definitely on the fence when it comes to new situations or new people coming into your life at this time. You're not like ready to do so, but it's there and you're thinking about it. For some of you, you may have one foot in the door and one foot out the door. You're very indecisive, but you're open to new experiences and you're open to new people during this time period, okay? The Tower card, fate is intervening. Your new normal is coming up. Not the best time for traveling during this time period, so just be aware of that. The Seven of Cups, lots of thoughts of future coming up at this time with this energy, so just be careful with that as well. You know, my motto is, when I see it, I will damn believe it, okay? So you got to touch it and see it in order to damn believe it at this time with this energy. So tap into Taurus energy, because somebody could be talking about a lot of talks of future, but all they're doing is blah, 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 blah. Just talking, you know, and that's it. And they're not doing anything else, all right? If you want a reading, you can check that out in the link in the description box below. The Four of Cups, I feel, again, you're more about your stability. You're more about your sanity at this time with this energy here, alrighty? So I see that happening for you. You're not really concerned about other people at this time, and you're just kind of focusing on yourself for some of you. For some of you, this could be like working home this week with this energy, okay? The Ace of Swords, I feel your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. You can be getting recognition and success when it comes to work. You do have luck on your side this week with this energy as well. The Three of Cups, lots of communications are coming in for you. For some of you, the focus could be on communicating more with friends and family during this time period as well. For some of you, I do see you moving away from a difficult situation in your life, okay? And even though you're wondering if you did make the right decision, you did make a decision, and it was the right decision for you, okay? I do see an emphasis on moving on. Alrighty, so you may not tolerate a relationship anymore, and you could be moving on from that, or you're not tolerating the way you get treated at work, and you could be moving on from that. The Hangman card, again, something heavy on your mind that you have to take initiative with, and this could be a time, this could be like a reason why you're going through it emotionally, because you're sitting on your hands about things that you want to do at this time. You're mulling it over. You know, there's too much masculine energy here. So what happens when there's too much masculine energy in the chart? They tend to want to sit on their hands. They need a lot of convincing at this time, so they're not necessarily taking initiative. They're going to start taking initiative when the planets start moving in Aries with this energy. No, I'm sorry, El Hexicano, I don't do free readings. The Seven of Wands, this is a process at this time. I feel also you cannot take constructive criticism at this time with this energy here, and that you could get into power struggles with other people, because even though, you know, they're giving you constructive criticism, you're treating it like as if it's an insult. So certain truths you may not be ready to hear at this time with this energy, okay? The Four of Swords, I feel with this energy here, you can be more about your sanity. Definitely with the four cards, the fours mean like stability, creating stability for yourselves, trying to save money at this time with this energy, being more cautious at this time, being more disciplined, not so quick to jump into anything new during this time period, okay? So definitely whatever you're trying to manifest is not coming in, because you may have to take initiative. The Eight of Swords, I feel you do have a lot of sword cards here. So for some of you here, you have to heal from the past in order for you to move forward. I do see confrontation. Bulls do not like confrontation, but I do see that happening at this time. Or this could be you just needing to take more initiative in your life at this time and speak your mind a little bit more when it comes to things that you want. For some of you, you need to let go of past hurts, past rejections, past wounds, and you need to start healing from that, okay? The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money. I see you happy on a financial level and emotional level here as well with this energy. The Knight of Swords, for some of you here, I feel somebody is lying to you at this time. You may have lessons with money coming up with this energy. Let me see. Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Palace and Sagittarius in the 8th house. You need to be careful with chargebacks. You need to be careful with online scams. You need to be careful what you get involved with the internet, okay? Because you may have lessons with money in regards to internet at this time, or you may have lessons with other people and what they tell you. So don't believe everything that people tell you at this time with this energy. The Wheel of Fortune card, expect the unexpected during this time period. Fate is definitely going to intervene during this time period for you. The Death card, this is a very transformational time period for you. It's not the easiest time, because a lot of the things that are going on in your life are out of your control. And when they're out of your control, I mean, it's like a mind trip and a half for a bull. It's like, oh my God. There is a dramatic shift of energy happening. There is a dramatic shift in your reality going on during this time period, and it's out of your control, okay? And everything in your life is like temporary. So be careful with your reactive self at this time with this energy, because you don't want, you know, whatever's going on in your natal chart, you know, if you have a T-score going on in, you know, when you do like yearlies and stuff, you don't want to be in jail. I have predicted people in prison, okay? And one year I predicted this woman was going to go to jail, and I was like, and I'm doing her yearly, and I'm like, are you trying to cross the border, either Canada or Mexico? And I'm like, I don't know what the hell this yearly is going. And she said that she was like a con artist. She was going to go to jail for credit card fraud in the States, and she was thinking about going to Mexico. And I was like, okay, you know, so sometimes these yearlies are like, oh my gosh, you know, so I don't know if I convinced her to go to jail, but I said, you know, just Just pay your dues, do the time, and then you'll be back out. Don't run, because you'll just make matters worse for yourself, you know? For some of you, you could be dealing with foreign correspondence. This could also be online dating, or you could be communicating with people that live in different countries or states. That could be coming up at this time with this energy. For some of you here, you don't want things to end at this time. Yeah, I was like, you know what it's like to do a yearly, and it's like it just keeps getting worse, and then next thing you know, you're like, you get this big giant T-square, and it's like, are you going to jail? And then the 8th house is all messed up, and the 9th house is all, I'm like, oh my God, this bitch going into jail. And then like every date that I said that it was an appointment with her lawyer, and then the next month was the date when she was going to jail. But during that time period between the lawyer and the jail time, there was like a little bit of energy there that said she was going to run. I was like, damn, the telemundo, let me tell you, the telemundo on these yearly sometimes is like, damn. One time, this other woman was like pregnant with a dude, and I predicted the pregnancy, and then she got pissed off at the yearly, and then she wanted to complain about the yearly, and she said, I got pregnant, bitch. You know, and I was just like, I'm sorry, you know. And yeah, these yearly sometimes they get pretty weird, man. It's like, wow, what is going on, you know? So anyways, you could be obsessing about something that's out of your control during this time period as well. You're super worried this week about certain things that are not in your control with this energy. So this is definitely changes, and the problem is that these changes could actually be giving you like physical nightmares. Like when you go to sleep, you get like these nightmares about these dreams, these weird ass dreams, because you're going through it at this time. The Strength card, in the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom. You're fighting. You're fighting. You're fighting to stay in a situation. This could be with work. This could be not getting your way with court. You could be fighting for that. You know, whatever you're supposed to let go of, there's a reason why you can't have it no more. Okay, because it's not part of your journey. It has ended. That cycle has ended. You're on a new cycle now, and you got to start moving forward, okay? But you don't want to move forward, so you're doing all that you can to fight for something. For some of you here, you're really unnecessarily fighting, and you're not going to get your way with situations. The Four of Wands, I feel with this energy here, that again, you're more about your stability. So for some of you, this could be just like working home, and you're listening to me, and you're keeping your nose to the grindstone with this energy here, but you don't like the changes that are going on around you at this time, but at the same time, you're tolerating certain situations, and then you're letting go of certain situations that no longer apply. Thank you, everybody who's watched. Oh my God, I appreciate it. I'm going on to Gemini now. I got to do... I think I lost something that I wrote for Gemini, so now I got to go look for it because I don't know what happened to it. But anyways, thank you everybody for watching. This has been such a cool experience, and I can't believe like I got like, I don't even know how many people I got on here watching, but I appreciate it. Oh my God, I feel like crying. Yeah, so thank you. And thank you. I got 135 of you watching right now for Taurus. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Elle. See you, Dave. Okay, so I'm going to go on to gems. Alrighty. Thank you for everybody who's subscribed, who's watching. I really appreciate the love energy. Kisses. Mwah. 1111. Ah.